Hey bitches, welcome back to my channel. I'm sitting here once again with the love of my life. I just wanted to make sure that everyone knows that you're sitting right here because I am wearing my ring today, but nothing of the sort. And we ran a few errands earlier today, so obviously you were not wearing your ring because you wanted to appear single.
I forgot it.
That's what it was.
I forgot
Already gonna have to go to the counseling.
when we took a shower, and I forgot to put it back on.
It's a likely story. I'm sure everyone's fiancés, husbands out there all say the same thing. But that's not what we're here to talk about. We are here to talk about without a pot to piss in. Without a crystal ball, without any sanity, without a leg to stand on. Without anything. But you know what she doesn't have yet? A gag order. Apparently, there are going to be gag orders issued in her case with Tati Westbrook, James Westbrook, Halo Beauty, because herself, her friends, the attorney for Tati, they're all going back and forth on social media, and the judge is like, this is embarrassing. You're like so into this. You're like,
girl,
so into this.
If she would have just shut up, like
many moons ago,
12 months ago,
no, 2 years ago,
3 months ago,
maybe if she would have stopped talking when people were telling her there might be a lawsuit coming, you should probably take these videos down, you should probably back off all the things that you're saying.
James Charles warned her.
James Charles warned her, and she decided that she was just going to go full steam ahead. I was watching a clip that I think it was in Renelle Smith's video where Katie was sitting there. That's without a pot to piss in case anybody doesn't know. She was sitting there and she was like, I'm not going to be sued. They would have to prove discovery. I could go back to them and be like, okay, well, if you didn't do this, prove to me that you did not do this crime and all that kind of stuff.
Like, Tati doesn't have to prove anything. Like,
right?
Katie has this false sense of grandeur.
And you know what it reminded me of? The other night, there was this live stream going on that we were sent a clip of. I'm not going to say who was doing the talking, but there was someone discussing how much money certain channels make here on this platform and threw out this number that we made during a certain time in 2019. And it wasn't correct at all. And she was like, I'm not going to believe them. The only way I'm going to believe is if you have to prove it to me. Show me your earnings. Show me this. Like, girl, the entitlement jumped out. Nobody needs to prove their finances to you. And nobody needs to prove that they didn't do a crime to Katie Paul, whatever her name is. Katie Paul without a pot. Like, could you imagine thinking you're so entitled, sitting online, like, I think this person did this. They need to prove to me before anyone else they didn't do this.
Girl, that was
it's none of your business, girl.
Katie Joy is off a rocker. Like, I just wish she would stop. Like, if she would just abstain from social media, she would be much better off.
I don't think she can do that. I don't think she can do that. She always deletes her Twitter, which is another thing that's named in this lawsuit. Like, you can't delete evidence. There's literally been stuff put into the lawsuit, like, stop removing evidence.
No. I will say, I don't agree with anything Katie has done, but it was really funny. After that came out, she was like, she posted a meme of her, and it was like, not me deleting tweets or deleting evidence.
Not me deleting evidence.
Funny.
I will admit that when I saw the photo, I laughed. If I can find the photo, I'll put it in here somewhere for you guys. But it was a little funny. But she's deleting her Twitter nonstop. I think it's happened about like 4 or 5 times now. Don't quote me on that, but I keep getting DMs about it.
I feel like she's putting herself in a bad mental health space because I feel like she is like living in this. Like, if she would have just stopped and not pushed, she's still pushing. If she would just stop, because I understand that what she's going through, that she has caused herself, is very stressful. Yes. But like,
agreed.
When do you draw the line? Like, when is enough enough?
Apparently, never.
Clearly.
Apparently never. Now, for me, first of all, I think that her pride is very high. Like, she believes everything that comes out of her mouth. But there has to be a point online, like, okay, well, this is the evidence I was presented. I'm going to put out in this video. There has to be a part where you draw the line and say, you know what? My family and our livelihood is more important than me trying to come out on the right side of this. Because in her mind, she thinks that she is right about everything. It's crazy to me.
Yeah, no, that's the thing with people like that. Like, they rationalize everything because they think they're right. Like, in their head, they feel that they're justified in what they say.
Getting gassed up by the followers.
It's all gas.
The 5 followers over there.
It's all gas and no brakes.
This is sad.
All gas.
This is a sad, sad story. I don't think it's going away for a good long while because she keeps doing her live streams. She keeps talking about it.
And you know what's so crazy? Like, people think that we're, like, invested in this and that we, like... She probably even thinks, like, we... Literally, where we get our information from is Emily Baker because she's the one that, like, covers this, like...
Girl, she thinks that we're so invested in this right now. We don't even know what's going on, girl.
No.
We just want to talk about it.
We know a little bit of what's going on.
We know a little bit of what's going on, but we're not, like, deep into this story.
We don't know more than any other person. So, I mean...
I think I checked out of it back around, like, beginning of December because it was just getting so insane to me.
Yeah,
like,
it's
with
crazy.
the deleting of the videos, the deleting of the tweets, the saying that someone is stalking you, like, all this kind of stuff. Like, and her friend that she confided in, that she was having to do all the dirty work, turned against her, girl.
I know.
Turned around and said, "You're not right. You are not right. I'm going to tell everyone about it."
I just think that Tati... She's setting an example. It doesn't matter the cost because to Tati, money is not really an object, to be honest. So, I mean, Tati would not have invested this much time, money, and effort and had all these people working so hard on this if she was not going to follow through. There's nothing that's going to stop this now.
I think that my favorite thing was that they tried to, like, file a motion to stop it.
That's not going to happen.
But girl, you think they're going to waste all this time and money trying to sue you, get all the evidence with a lengthy complaint that was put in
there.
It
would be one thing if Tati just had her lawyer writing letters to stop, but there's screenshots, there's videos, there's too much now that's been put out on the table for this to not go forward.
Girl, the attorney did write
letters
for cease and desist.
And I don't think that this is going to be a situation that's going to be over in a couple months. I feel like this is going to be a legal battle that's going to go on for literally years.
In my own personal opinion, I think that Tati is in this to bankrupt her. I think that 100%. Because there's nothing that Tati's going to gain from suing without a pot to piss in. The name says it all. There's no pot to piss in. So she's not going to get anything.
That's, like, that, to me, that's sad that she would open herself up to that. Like, she had to know that some of the things that she was saying would get in her. I can't even...
Girl, she sat online...
Would end up with her being in this position. Like, there's...
I could... You sat online and you accused someone of offing their mother.
No. What I'm saying...
That she deserves...
Maybe I didn't say that right. Maybe what I was trying to say is I don't think that she thought that Tati would do anything. I think she really, truly in her heart thought that she could just say these things and it just would be whatever. And that's obviously clearly not the case.
She went above and beyond. Not only did she attack the business, she attacked the marriage, she attacked the family. She just attacked it all.
I mean... We've been saying this for literally a year now. Like, there's something, even over a year, there's just certain things that you don't discuss. Like, family. Some things are not tea. Some things are not your business. Some things you just do not bring up on social media to talk about. I can't even talk, y'all. I'm, like, half asleep. Relationships are off, I think, looking into family members is an off topic. You shouldn't do that. And we know that she dug pretty deeply into like Tati's family. So
my favorite thing is I saw on social media that Without a Pot to Piss In is claiming she's going to have countersuits against people. Like she's going to sue people that are talking about her because this has affected her mental health. This has affected her business. And it's like everything that you're saying this is affecting on you is what you did to other people and what you're literally being sued for. So I think you need to take some time away from the internet. I think you need to take a moment, collect yourself, and probably stop.
And like she snapped at me, and I was like literally one of the only people that had any kind of empathy for her.
Who?
Her.
Oh, I didn't feel a damn thing. I'm gonna be completely honest.
Just a little, like in that moment, like you could see the screenshot that was posted of her. Like she looked like a deer in the headlights. Like I get how stressful this is, and I kind of empathize because I have really bad anxiety myself. But Jesus, like how many times can you bring things on yourself before? You know, you can't apparently really expect people to feel sorry for you.
If you guys were wondering what I was looking at, I was looking down to make sure we were actually recording the audio for this because I have been having a day. Like, we literally just went to Target, and you would have thought that I just haven't even started the day yet. I literally just got out of the car and walked right back into the house and sat down on the couch, forgot that the back of the car was full. And you know what? That was me being upset because you're not wearing your ring.
Oh, okay.
Because you're trying to look like you're single.
Whatever. I'm like, because I was laying in bed just looking at Stock Talk and all that before we came in here. I'm half asleep, girl. Mm-hmm. But
we can tell.
I'm tired and through, girl.
I'm a little tired and through. I just woke up feeling so like groggy today. Like
I'm
no
kinda
energy to
hungry.
do anything. And you know, because it was hot yesterday. Well, it was warm, and now today it's like
frigid
freezing.
cold here. It's like what, 47 degrees.
People are gonna laugh in the comment section right now because 47 degrees is like nothing when it comes to cold. But this is Florida, so that is freezing here, and it was windy.
We don't do the cold here.
We don't do the cold. But with all that said, everyone, thank you guys for tuning into this impromptu random video. Love you guys.
See you, mean it.